Hey everyone, and welcome to another rapid fire review, this time for FromSoft's Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon. In the past 15 years or so, the Armored Core franchise has taken a bit of a back seat to the Souls and Souls-likes. The mech games of the past typically have had very poor or needlessly difficult controls, incredibly dull stories and characters, and gameplay that, if I'm honest, isn't really great until you get to the bigger battles. So it makes sense that the best-selling Armored Core games only really sold about 1 million copies worldwide. And the Souls games sell several million copies, with Elden Ring overshadowing them all with 20 million in sales. But even with the smaller market, FromSoft made it anyway. It seems to be a passion project for them. And Armored Core is back with glorious, fast-paced mech combat. The gameplay here is quick to learn, crisp, and impressive. The days of truly ridicule-worthy control schemes are behind us with AC6. Now, I played with mouse and keyboard like a savage, like I always do, and I never once had any issues with the controls. OJ, even with limited to no mech game experience, picked up the controller and did pretty well on his first time. Well, the problems he was having wasn't due to the controls, we'll say.
I hate this game. This game is not for me.
And yeah, this is just a mini-boss.
What did we learn?
Yeah.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Okay, now you can fight the real boss.
What?
That guy...
What?
Yeah.
This is another boss?
That's like the mini boss.
I thought this was a real boss. Man, I can't handle the big boss. Can't even handle the mini boss.
The mechs move fluidly on land and in the air, and most of the time when you take a big hit, there's something you could have done to avoid it. And it's refreshing to have that kind of player agency. Though I won't pretend that there aren't just some truly bullshit attacks, because this is a FromSoft game. But as the internet told me, I just needed to get good to avoid them.
Shit! They're good.
They're good.
They're good.
They're good.
These are some pretty good snipers.
So you can't restart from a checkpoint because you didn't reach one.
Let me try one more time.
Mech customization is robust and about as pain-free as possible in a modern game. Speed, weapon type, armor, carrying capacity, energy generation, all can be endlessly tinkered with. You can even change the gear you have mid-mission if you die. Upgrades sell for what you purchase them for, allowing a player to try out each weapon in the shop, each set of legs or treads, generators, everything. I didn't have to grind for 3 hours in worthless missions for enough money to retool each time I ran into a problem. You want a sword?
Yes. Let's try it.
Sword?
I don't know.
So
I'm trying to keep my distance.
left arm, you can go plasma rifle. Right arm, you can go keep your bazooka. And then those will be fine. So plasma rifle, or do you want to go sword?
Let's try sword.
So I'll give you sword and plasma rifle.
We're probably gonna die.
You still have a bazooka, but there's a great combat simulator to test movement or even battle custom enemies for quick testing. The one gripe I had about customization, though, is a lack of overall balance. All builds are not created equal here. Some of them, at least when I finished the game, were very much overtuned and almost trivialized some of the encounters. The arena is here, of course, like in previous editions for mech duels, offering up credits and upgrades as you progress. There are 29 total fights are available in the arena, with even more unlocking in New Game Plus later. Now there's Phase 2, and he turns into a giant asshole with a giant flame sword.
You gotta be fucking kidding me!
Yeah. Phase 2 sucks.
I thought Phase 1 sucked.
No, Phase 1's fine. The only other aspect of the gameplay that I found that was disappointing was the mission design. Overall, the missions between the big encounters are useless. The enemies in them account for less than speed bumps. You just tear through them as if they weren't even there. And some of these missions finished in a few minutes as well. It felt like I spent more time loading in and out of the missions than I did fighting anything. It would have been very easy to include a mech duel or a mini-boss or something to justify their existence. See, if all the missions were like this, I would be so much more happy, because this is like appropriate length. There's mini bosses. There's all sorts of stuff that you can do.
I'm about to die.
But they're not like this. It's not like you're getting story in these missions either, because there really isn't a story here. Now, I understand that almost no one is playing Armored Core 6 for its story or its characters, but that doesn't excuse what we were given. Now, I don't need George R.R. Martin making a new world for robot jocks to blow each other up in, but some effort would have been nice.
You lucky I weakened him for you.
You softened them up for me.
That's what it
You showed me
was.
all the strategies. Couldn't have done it without you.
Because I was trying to do the same thing, fly away, but he wouldn't let me. He just kept coming at me.
Yeah, he got tired. He'd been swatting you so long that he was just like,
I'm tired.
Overall, I loved Armored Core 6. The challenging encounters, smooth gameplay in 60 frames, the customization options all made for a satisfying playthrough. The lack of story and boring in-between missions are standard, unfortunately, and I don't really mind that much, but I can't help but wonder if these games would stop being so niche if they told stories interesting enough that people would want to fight through the difficult bosses to reveal it. I'm going to give Armored Core an 8 out of 10. I think this game is great. If you love mech combat and don't mind some difficulty in big boss encounters, I definitely think this is worth checking out.
man, like, I love this game, like, in this style of game so much. Just being able to, like, fly all over the place and dodge massive amount of missiles. This game may not be for everyone, but do I enjoy it?
I like watching it. Does that count?
Oh, yeah.
Playing it, not so much.
The campaign itself may only be about 15 hours long, but adding in the arena and just tinkering in the mech bay, and I certainly feel you'll get your money's worth. Thanks so much for watching this rapid fire review. I think the next one's going to be Lies of P, so make sure you check that one out. I will see you then on the next Angry Joe Show.
No. Why am I playing this, Alex?
We can go back to Immortals.
No, I'd rather play this. Like, I'm having fun with this, but at the same time, it's just like...